Hey there, Ben Mankiewicz with you. Welcome back to the final night of 31 Days of Oscar on TCM. We're in the middle of a lineup of Academy Award winning and nominated horror films. Up next, an adaptation of a classic horror story by Robert Louis Stevenson. From Paramount in 1931, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Fredric March leads the cast, taking on the dual title roles, delivering what many still consider to be the definitive interpretation of Jekyll and Hyde, even though the story has been adapted often in the 92 years since March's performance hit the screen. March's Dr. Jekyll is a dignified London physician who experiments with whether it's possible to separate a person's good nature from his evil impulses. He creates a dangerous formula and tests it on himself, transforming for periods of time into the monstrous Mr. Hyde. March's work did not need the benefit of time to be appreciated. He won the Best Actor Oscar at the 5th Academy Awards, though he wasn't the only winner that night for Best Actor. March shared the Oscar with Wallace Beery for his starring role in The Champ. At the time, Academy rules considered it a tie if any contender came within 3 votes of the winner. In 1932, that came into play when March bested Beery by just a single vote, close enough that each was awarded the Best Actor Oscar. Years later, the Academy changed its rules so that competitors would tie only if each received the exact same number of votes. That occurred in 1969, a genuine tie in the Best Actress category. Both Katharine Hepburn for The Lion in Winter and Barbra Streisand for Funny Girl received exactly 3,030 votes, meaning each won an Oscar. Those are the only ties in the major categories at the Academy Awards. In addition to Fredric March's Oscar, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde earned nominations for its adapted screenplay and for cinematographer Carl Struss. From 1931, also with Miriam Hopkins and Rose Hobart, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Prior to this 1931 version of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Robert Louis Stevenson's story had been adapted for the big screen several times, most notably a 1920 silent version starring John Barrymore. This 1931 film was the first adaptation produced with sound. Many actors have played the challenging dual roles of Jekyll and Hyde, including Spencer Tracy in a 1941 version. But Fredric March's interpretation has long been considered the gold standard, and his performance earned him the Oscar. March, I think, along with Spencer Tracy, is one of the 2 finest pure actors among leading men from Hollywood's golden age. March won a second Oscar 15 years later for The Best Years of Our Lives. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde also earned a nomination for its cinematography by Carl Struss. 3 years earlier, Struss had won the first ever Oscar for Best Cinematography for his work on the 1927 silent classic Sunrise. Ahead tonight, we're jumping ahead 50 years for another landmark horror movie. From 1982, co-written and produced by Steven Spielberg, Poltergeist is next on TCM.